What is going on, guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick update overview in regards to Marvel Strike Force's most recent patch. Yesterday we got this live now, and you can see over the course of this release we're getting new playable characters. That includes this new Rebirth team, as well as a Masters of Evil for Titania, reworks to Ultron, 3 more characters coming, but not in this patch. It looks like that's going to be announced later on, but we will be getting Archangel and Nemesis. And then more time to come to see when the Rebirth will be out. In this patch, it's going to include the War Saga as well as the new Death Scourge, finalizing and wrapping things up for the Apocalypse Legendary Horseman. We're also going to be getting, as you can see, new costumes: Dr. Octopus, Sif, Red Hulk, and Drax. The Nemesis event campaign is also going to be coming about, as well as additional hard difficulty campaign chapters. So really in today's video, guys, we're going to be kind of deep diving in regards to when the Legendary Horseman of Death, in this case Archangel, is going to be released, because as you can see on screen here, this was from last week's Marvel Strike Force blog post on Friday, and these are the 4 main milestones that are going to be coming for the month of December. You know, Abominable Beast is already live, and we see with the Herald of Death, it's already starting in December 13th, which is 5 days from now. And then we also have the Progeny of Apocalypse, which is December 20th, which likely relates to and tied back to Nemesis, especially with him having an event specifically featured for him. So December 13th to the 20th is kind of the range I'm seeing, guys. So we don't really have a lot of time here to prepare, but based on this speculation here right now, it seems like between the 13th and the 20th would likely be a time where you know, it'd be a good placement of the Legendary Horseman Archangel being released through the Death Scourge. We also get additional clarity from Tana's Discord post here, as you can see here, right? This is for the Herald of Death specifically, and you can see here this event is in preparation for the Death Scourge event. Generally, this is placed right before the Scourge, just because it allows us the opportunity to actually prepare, right? It's going to be bringing about these Deathbringer orbs through participation of the milestones, and you can see here it's going to give us that opportunity here to actually gain additional Wakandan and Bionic Avenger character shards, in addition to mutant and minion shards. So and this is important, guys, because this pretty much helps set up the stage really for the final Legendary Horseman of Death, in this case Archangel, and his event. So definitely it's coming out fast, guys. I would speculate, you know, within a week, maybe even tomorrow they will announce it officially, but I can see it definitely coming within the next week or two. So very jam-packed for sure. And then next up we have the we have Nemesis event too, that we just saw and read in the inbox here, where there is a specific trait now going to be for his event. Now, if you recall Nakia's event as well, we did need Nakia to actually go through the I think it was the hard and then heroic difficulties. So I wonder if that's going to be consistent again with Nemesis' event. But either way, guys, what I have done here is I was going through the roster, and I can confirm that, you know, this is actually what's going to be included as part of ultimately the chosen roster. These are characters that are going to be part of the event in terms of unlocking Nemesis. So if you want to get your hands early in terms of, you know, investing and building up some of these characters, these are some of the characters right now that are confirmed right now. And do keep in mind, they can always change it last minute without us knowing, but this is what's selected as part of the chosen roster. And what I do like about this is that you know, Magneto, Dark Beast, and Nemesis all being part of the DevC team, it looks like they are going to be available for usage. So if you guys have already unlocked them early and you're already planning on building them up for the mutant raids, as well as obviously Apocalypse, you know, this is a great synergy right now that we can use 3 of those characters. I almost got Dark Beast unlocked, and then Nemesis will only be a matter of time as well once this event comes. Omega Red and Lady Deathstrike, 2 really strong, powerful combinations as well. Just them being part of Weapon X, but likely a lot of folks will have them built up for Dark Dimension 5. So a really good synergy there. We get some value out of Shatterstar and Longshot if you have both of them built up, being part of that Dad Bros X Factor team. And they do really kind of need each other, so it's kind of nice for this event anyways. You could also bring them in. Invisible Woman, if you have her built up, she can provide some support capabilities, but I mean, otherwise, after those guys here, you know, really the remainder of this mixture is pretty much just looking at the Marauders team, right? We have Sabretooth here, we got Madeline Pryor, but I don't have them built up. We got Mystique, so you can definitely utilize those 3. especially those are potentially characters, right, that we can also see being leveraged in the Death Scourge with the non-legendary mutants. A good combination as well is Juggernaut with Magneto can provide some soaking, but I don't have them built up, so it's really not going to be that pivotal for us. But you can see, you just try to use some of your stronger characters, right? Black Bolt's a good one if you haven't built up. He's got some good DPS. Killmonger, if you haven't built up, naturally as a Wakandan, but again, I don't think he's going to be that important for the Scourge, just because the other Wakandans have better value in terms of what they can bring for the team dynamic. So those are all the ones I'm seeing right now, guys. So definitely Death Seed is on top. Omega Red, Lady Deathstrike. Those are all really the obvious ones here. Otherwise, it's not a terrible selection, but just keep in mind this can always change. So this is what we're seeing right now in the game with this chosen trait category for now. But otherwise, guys, what else came with the patch as well? Something that's really nice is if you guys go to the Cosmic Crucible store, what I've been kind of utilizing now is both Gambit, Hulkbuster, as well as Abomination. All of them are actually really important characters in the game, especially Abomination and Gambit being part of a Saga team needed for Apocalypse, and it's really nice that they're actually allowing us to farm this now. So this is really huge. Hulkbuster, part of that meta raid team for the tech nodes, so that's absolutely huge, guys. You know, so there are definitely a lot of improvements here and there, especially for this game now that they're adding a lot more character farmability, and these are all very powerful characters. So definitely take advantage of these Crucible credits while you can. I definitely recommend them over opening the orbs here that you can see for the teal gear. You're still going to get it naturally over time. And then otherwise, the presence here that we have also in this patch really is just like ensuring that you're capturing the month-long event and then allowing us the opportunity here once again to farm shards specifically. And there's some really powerful characters. It's unfortunate though that they're going to cost an enormous lag here, right? As you can see, they're pretty costly in terms of what we can get. So I would suspect that by the time this is said and done with all the events, we're going to be getting the majority of these presents near the end of the event. And that will be when we have more options. But also recall that Nemesis will be coming into the store near the end. So a great chance to maybe potentially pick up 50 shards of him, assuming he's one of the top 3 there that we can utilize, right? But those are some of the bigger patch updates, guys. Otherwise, definitely lots to come, but very exciting. I'm glad they added some better farmability. It's going to be exciting to see how this legendary final Scourge event goes for Archangel, and then seeing the rest of the Death Seed team get rounded out here for the potential release of Apocalypse. So do let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. Lots to come for sure, and I definitely do need to make another video in regards to what character synergies I'm going to be utilizing for the Death Scourge. But thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.